We're making these delicious cinnamon rolls with a cream cheese frosting with Odlums. So into the mixer, we're going to go firstly with our yeast. So we have 10 grams of dried yeast in. Next, we have 400 grams of the Odlums strong flour. And next, we have 180 ml of milk. We have 1 egg. Next, we have 50 grams of melted butter in. And then finally, we have 2 pinches of salt. We're just going to turn on the mixer and leave that for a good 5-10 minutes to knead nicely. Now, so once that's mixed on nicely together, shape it lightly in your hand. So you just want to get a nice kind of smooth outer layer. So just kind of cling film and leave that to proof for an hour. So this is basically an hour later, and then all we do then is we knock back the dough. So the reason for this is that you get a lovely smooth shape, and the second rise is always the best rise. So look at the softness and silkiness of this. So this is ready to be rolled, proved again, and then baked. So next you have the filling, which is going to go in the center of the cinnamon roll. 85 grams of dark brown sugar into the bowl firstly. We have 50 grams of softened butter in on top of that. Finally, we have 1.5 tablespoons of the good old ground cinnamon. So you're just going to get in there with a spatula and combine all this together. So we're just going to roll this out nicely into a rectangle. So we're just going to get this filling, place it on, and then we're going to spread it all out. We're going to roll this like a Swiss roll the whole way along. So just crimp the end firstly, and then you get your fingertips and you roll it gently all over itself. Slice here the Swiss roll effect that you get. So we're just going to onto a tray with parchment paper. So we're just going to cover them and then leave them to proof for another 15 to 20 minutes. So once they've proofed, these go into the oven at 180 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. So while they're baking, we're going to make the icing that drizzles over top to finish. So we have 120 grams of the cream cheese in here. We have 50 grams of softened butter, 95 grams of icing sugar to mix all of this together with a spoon. Let them cool slightly before spreading on some of that delicious frosting. And there you have it, delicious cinnamon rolls with Odlums.